What is up, movie viewers? Dena Views and Reviews here, asking what you watching. Today I am watching T.I.M. This movie stars GEORGINA Campbell, Eamon Farren, Mark Rowley, Amara, Karan, Nathaniel Parker, and Edmund Kingsley. It is written by Spencer Brown and Sarah Govett. It is directed by Spencer Brown, produced by Reinhard Besser, Patrick Tolan, Damian Jones, Matthew Jones, Simon Marriott, and Matthew James Wilkerson. Now, this is a British film, and it is about Abby. And Abby is a young lady who works for a company that designs humanoids. And these are humanoids that are called T.I.Ms, T1M. These humanoids are used as servants, and it is often common in these types of sci-fi movie thrillers where the one that is given over to the employee somehow develops some kind of obsession, and this is no different. Imagine that, a computer developing an obsession for a human being. Now that's downright human of him. Abby is an prosthetics engineer who has decided to move to the countryside to work on these robotic servants, or T.I.Ms. She and her adulterous husband are starting anew and attempting to rekindle their relationship in the process. It's interesting to see how an inanimate object not endowed with life, not endowed with consciousness, or even a spirit was able to use their troubled marriage, their jealousy and insecurities as human beings against them for his own benefit. That sounds right human of him. I just kept thinking, what is it that this humanoid or T.I.M would actually do with Abby if she in turn decided that she felt the same way about him? What would happen if she just decided that she also was infatuated with him? What was his plan? The what if is what gets me. Nevertheless, the film explores the fears, perhaps the nightmares that many today may have of, and possibly the concerns that all of us have with the advancement of artificial intelligence technology. What if it malfunctions? What if it's interacting incorrectly with humans? Those are fears that are in the back of most people's mind. I gave this movie a 3 out of 5 stars because even though it was quite predictable from the start, it was also an interesting, and I thought it was well filmed. It was well directed. Even though it was a sci-fi film, it was interesting. It was even a beautiful setting. I found it to be much better than I expected it to be. Even though it was predictable, it was a good movie to watch. Now, there was no rating on this film, so I personally rated T.I.M an R because there are sex scenes and violence, and there is language, of course, that would be of concern if I wouldn't recommend this for children. But if you are interested in checking out this film, you most certainly can because it is currently streaming on Hulu. If you have not already, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments on what you thought of this movie. I invite you to join me weekly for another review or movie recommendation. And I want you to remember, it's my view. Now, what you watching?